Okay, so a couple people have asked me about equipment, lighting, different things. So I made a quick video with links to everything I have purchased. Didn't buy everything at once. It's definitely been an investment over time. But obviously, whether it's just creating your own content that you want to post and talk about, if you are any type of reporter, but specifically a sports reporter starting out, all of these things have helped me in what I call my one-man band, because I literally set everything up myself, and it's really easy. It's not super expensive. It's definitely something you can invest in over time and get the most out of it. So I'll go ahead and do lights first. My biggest one is when I am doing sideline stuff. So this is an on-camera light. It uses batteries, and I'm pretty sure I've had this for 2 years and have not changed the batteries once. But it's nice. It works on the field. I've had to use it on basketball courts a couple times when they turn the lights off on me, because that's what happens when you wait for coaches. But it attaches to the top of your camera. Super easy. It fits in my camera bag. The next one that I use are my softbox lights. Those are really good for stand-ups, which I use in front of my white backdrops screen. I've also used them a couple times for one-on-one sit-down interviews. And so this is my softbox light. I bought 2 of them. I usually set them up one on each side. These are a little bit more of a hassle to set up and take down. However, they condense really easily. I stuck them in a duffel bag, and that way I'm able to carry my duffel bag with my tripod, with my camera, with my mics and everything, and get interviews done really easily. And then the third light that I initially bought for my sister, but I'm pretty sure I've used it more than she has, is my wonderful ring light, which I have surrounding the camera right now. This is really good also for stand-ups. If you're doing more tutorial type videos, those types of things, it is absolutely fabulous. I believe I bought this one from a website called Adorama. I don't know how to pronounce it. But they have a lot of great equipment. It is round like this. Perfect for framing your face. It has different settings in terms of brightness. So anywhere, this is what I look like without the light, to full power, which is a little bit aggressive and blinding. So we'll turn that down. This one does not come attached with a stand. However, I'm usually not using the ring light at the same time I use my softbox lights. So I use the stand from those on this. Okay, now time for microphones. This is the itty bitty little camera bag I take to football games to get my post-game interviews done. I purchased this individual mic, which I've attached the link, and this thing, you guys, gets phenomenal sound. I bought, obviously, this mic cover. Otherwise, it looks like this, and it looks like I'm going to host a 70s game show. Courtesy of my dad, I just wrapped some tape around, electrical tape, to make it a little thicker, which helps because I got a little mic flag. Usually pop that on, attach it to the cord, which rolls up, fits in here really easily, and there you have it. There you go, creepy painting, give me your answer. Doing one-on-one interviews, I use these lav mics, which I've also linked up. When I first started out, I was just doing stand-ups, so I had just the one. And then when I moved forward to wanting to do one-on-one interviews, I bought another one, and I also bought this split cord. So the male end goes into the camera, and the female Y cords go into the mics. Now, when you're editing videos, if you're not really well versed on like Adobe Premiere, there is a way you go ahead and fix the sound. Otherwise, you'll be hearing one mic come out of the left speaker, the other coming out of the right. So when you go in and edit that, you'll just have to know how to adjust the audio channels so that way you have them coming out of both speakers. Okay, and one of the last things I purchased was, like I mentioned, when I do my stand-ups, which I've used a lot for Husky Huddle videos and Eagles Fangirl videos, is my backdrop. And I purchased this stand, which collapses really easily. It gets put away easily, because as much as I'd like to dedicate a whole room to a studio, I usually set up in my living room, which means it can't stay there. But it comes with obviously the stands, the pipes that go across the top. But that is pretty much my one-man band starter kit. Like I said, obviously investing in a lot of these things take time, but nothing's really too expensive if you spread it out over time. I promise it's an investment. I have thoroughly enjoyed having the proper lighting and great sound when I am doing my interviews. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them and I will try to answer. Thanks, guys.